Okay, thanks for coming in, Jamie. We're going to go through your feedback for your assessment that we've done today. So we set your assessment plan last week where we agreed that we were going to observe you preparing the heli deck for a landing today. You're going to be acting as the HLO helicopter landing officer. And this was all in accordance with the OPITO workplace competence standard for helicopter landing officers. And when I've gone out and I've observed you doing it, there's been some really, really good work. 3.1, where you had to review and assess things like the conditions, make sure all the relevant people were updated. I saw you do that. You got comms off to the OIM, the radio operators, the helideck emergency team, the standby vessel, and the crane operator. The crane was moved out of the way really well. All that was perfect. Maintaining communications, those regular updates to your team and your radio operator, which was in turn relayed onto the pilot, and you confirmed all that. Again, that was brilliant work. You checked all the helideck related equipment. We checked all the emergency equipment that was there. Everything was tied up, brilliant. And then using your personal radio and your verbal and visual comms when the pilot actually was coming in, all perfect. But there was one thing missing. Unfortunately, I've not been able to mark you competent on 3.2. That was the assessment criteria that related to briefing of the helideck assistants prior to the helicopter coming in. One of the things that we missed was, if you remember, a couple of the helideck assistants, when we were preparing the deck and checking the equipment, didn't have the helmets tied on properly. Did you see that? Okay. So because they've not had the PPE on properly, I've determined that I'm going to mark you not get competent for that. But what do you think you can do? If we were going to get that right next time, what do you think you could do to get that right?
Do a proper briefing, watch them, have them in a group and make sure they're properly.
Yeah. I think take them to one side, give them a brief, double check all the PPE, that will fix that issue. Okay, so not to worry. Okay, we've got another helicopter landing. I think is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
So if you're ready, and you need to let me know if you are. If you're not, we can give you some more time. But I think because it's just one criteria that we need to meet. If I was to observe you tomorrow preparing the helideck again, and we just focus on that one criteria, I think we can get it signed off tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, so we'll put that on a quick assessment plan for you, and I'll get back to you today. I've formalised all your feedback on this form. I'm going to give you, I'll send you a copy so you can get that signed and send that to me. Don't worry too much about this. It happens when we sometimes mistakes, but we need to make sure we're getting it right and we can get it signed off. Okay. Have you got any questions?
No.
Okay, brilliant. Look, really well done today. We'll get it all finalised.
Thank you.